Okay. Hello, my name is Ian Ferris, and I was born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Hello, my name is Ian Ferris, and I was born in Cleveland, Ohio.
I grew up in the Cleveland area and have lived on and off and all around Ohio.
I grew up in the Cleveland area and have lived pretty much around the Ohio area.
When I was in third grade, my family lost a family friend that she allowed us to get, or allowed us to acquire a motorhome.
When I was in the third grade, we lost a very close family friend, and her loss allowed our family to get a pretty nice motorhome.
And in that motorhome, we traveled around the country and visited 36 out of the lower 48 states.
In that motorhome, we were capable of traveling around the country, where we visited, I believe it was 36 of the lower 48 states.
My dad took a leave of absence from his job. My mother in teaching my sister and I as we were homeschooled for about a year.
My dad took a leave of absence from his job, and my mother homeschooled my sister and I for about a year. That's what she said.
When one year or one day, we landed in Florida, where we just stopped traveling.
One day we just happened to land in Florida, where we decided to stop traveling.
That's where Florida, Fort Myers, Florida is where my grandfather lived. And we started to make a home for ourselves. My dad got another job. My mom started to work around the house. My sister and I began to be enrolled in school.
This is where we started to make a home for ourselves, where my grandfather lived. My dad got another job, my mom started to work around the house, and my sister and I went to school, a public school.
One day,
Sorry.
my mom went in for a doctor's appointment where they found that she had ovarian cancer.
One day, my mom went to the doctors, and they found out that she had ovarian cancer.
And when I was about 12 years old, she lost that battle with cancer. And she was fighting for about a year and a half.
After about a year and a half, she did lose the battle with cancer.
After that, my father and my sister and we all moved back to Ohio, where my dad returned to his previous job, and my sister and I started going back to school.
After that, my father, my sister, and I all went back to Ohio, where my dad got his old job back, and my sister and I continued to go to school.
I went to, I guess, 2 different high schools, although I think I've said 6 previously.
I went to 2 different high schools, but I think I might have said 6 before.
I graduated in northwestern Ohio, in a suburb of Cleveland.
I graduated with my bachelor's in northwestern Ohio, which is a subdivision of Cleveland.
After high school, I went to Wright State University, which is in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, I totally fucked that up. After that, I went to Wright State University, which is in Dayton, Ohio.
And I got my bachelor's degree in theater studies.
Where I got
I continued to my education. I moved out to Arizona to work for Grand Canyon National Park.
That is where I got my bachelor's in theater, and then I moved to Arizona and got a job at the Grand Canyon National Park.
And I am continuing my education in American Sign Language to become an interpreter at Coconino Community College.
And right now I am at Coconino Community College continuing my education to become a sign language interpreter.
And that's all.
Finished.